That sound? That's the sound of disappointment. But this is what a perfect shot of espresso should sound like. In 2025, the line between a $200 machine and a $2,000 machine has never been blurrier. Some are overpriced, some are cheap junk, and a select few will give you cafe-quality espresso at home. We pulled over 1,000 shots on 15 different machines to find the 5 that are actually worth your money. The winner in the under $500 category will completely shock you. All product links are in the description. Let's find your perfect machine. Starting at number 1. Breville the Barista Express Espresso Machine. Best overall. If you take your espressos seriously, you need a serious espresso machine. This is it. For starters, there's a conical burr grinder built in so your beans grind right before brewing, for super fresh flavor. And, when you're not in the mood for espresso, the grinder can also be used to grind beans for your French press, pour over coffee, or your favorite cold brew. In testing, we love the available customization, and particularly like being able to adjust the grind size and grind amount. Once in the portafilter, a custom-sized razor-dose trimming tool flattens the layer of grounds for the perfect amount of space between the coffee and the incoming water. Sure, there's a bit of a learning curve involved in using this machine to make the perfect shot, but it's well worth the effort. The 2-liter water reservoir has space for a removable carbon filter for the most flavorful espresso, which takes about 45 seconds to brew per shot. This is a 15-bar pressure machine, with 2 presets for standard-sized shots, but you can override that if you need a supersized icy mocha or you need just a splash of coffee for a recipe. The steam one works well to create steamed milk for all your fanciest drinks. Number 2. Mr. Coffee Cafe Barista. Best budget. Mr. Coffee has been on kitchen counters for generations, and in addition to an impressive line of drip coffee makers, there are espresso machines as well. This machine not only makes espresso, but it includes a milk frother for cappuccinos, lattes, and other specialty drinks. The removable milk and water reservoirs make for easier filling and cleaning, and all the removable parts are clearly labeled for ease in assembly. The Cafe Barista received high praise after testing. When making espresso, this has a simple touch panel to select 1 or 2 shots, and you can stop the brew if you want a bit less espresso. There are also presets for a single or double cappuccino or latte, plus you can froth milk separately for drinks like hot chocolate or macchiato. To put your mind at ease, this automatically goes to sleep after 15 minutes of non-use. While we enjoyed the drinks this made, the espresso tasted weaker than other machines, particularly when making milk-based beverages. It's possible the machine is adding too much water, or it might be the fault of the plastic tamper that doesn't allow a lot of pressure to be applied. Though this has a sleek, modern design, it doesn't include a grinder, so you'll need to grind your own beans at home, or buy them pre-ground at the store. That said, the ease of use and decent taste makes this a great machine for people who are just starting to make espresso at home. Number 3. Miele CM5310 Silence Coffee Maker and Espresso Machine. Best splurge. One of the easiest machines for brewing, the Miele makes 10 different drinks at the touch of a button, so it's perfect for coffee drinkers who love variety, or families who want different drinks every morning. The drinks range from a simple espresso, which takes 22 seconds to brew, to a full 40-ounce pot of coffee. We also love that both the grinding and brewing are quieter than average, so the early bird's morning brew won't wake the house. This super automatic machine may appear intimidating at first, but we found it easy to use. The touchscreen makes selecting a drink super simple, along with the fact that the machine tamps the grounds for you after the beans are ground. Even the milk frothing system, which seemed complicated at first, was easier than expected. The most difficult bit was the initial setup, but after that, the machine did its job well, brewing up amazing espresso and cappuccinos. Better yet, almost all the drink settings are customizable, including the coffee dose, water temperature, and portion size. It's even easy to clean, and earned a perfect score for that in testing. This is one of the more expensive machines that we tested, but it does everything from grinding to brewing, and it has enough functions to make a barista proud. Number 4. Casabrews Espresso Machine 20 Bar. Best small. Let's face it, espresso machines can be large and intimidating. Some of them take up a lot of counter space, and for some of us, they might be too complicated to operate without our first cup of caffeine to start the day. This compact machine from Casabrews solves those problems with its narrow footprint and press-button operation. Sure, you have to load the coffee and tamp it down, but the included measuring spoon/tamper makes that part easy. While it's recommended that it's best to brew a shot of hot water before making a cup of espresso, we found that loading up the coffee the night before works too, so it just takes the press of a button to get the brewing done. Another button switches the machine to its steam/froth mode, which can also be used to heat milk for a super frothy cup of hot chocolate. After frothing, the machine needs to cool down before more espresso can be brewed, so if multiple shots of coffee are needed, it's good to keep that in mind and do all the brewing before moving on to frothing. While we won't be seeing this model in a coffee shop, we love the ease of brewing a cup of espresso or making a latte at home. Number 5. Delony All-in-One Coffee and Espresso Maker. Most versatile. There's no need to pick either coffee or espresso with this all-in-one machine that makes both, and does it well. One side of the machine holds a 10-cup glass carafe for delicious drip coffee, while the other has a portafilter and a milk frother. This design makes it simple for users to choose their setup and start brewing. Even better, both coffee and espresso can be brewed at the same time, which is great for parties and brunches. When we tested this machine, it was the fastest to produce steam, gave us the best frothed milk, and had the quickest recovery time between drinks, so we could pump out the espressos fast. It's easy to choose between dense, fine foam for lattes and lighter, fluffier foam for cappuccinos. This also rated high for coffee flavor among our testers, with excellent coffee and above-average espresso. Cleaning was easy with only a few trapped grounds to deal with. Unfortunately, water sometimes leaked from the drip tray when it was full, so we had to pay attention and remember to empty it regularly. The water reservoir for espresso makes cleaning and refilling that easy, and there's a front-loading reservoir for coffee. So, whether you're a beginner looking for simplicity or a home barista chasing the perfect crema, one of these 5 machines is your ticket to espresso heaven. Which one are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below. If this review helped you avoid a costly mistake and find your dream machine, please support the channel, give this video a like, share it with a fellow coffee lover, and subscribe for more honest kitchen gear reviews. Brew on!